Hello guys, my name is Kaushik and welcome back to LetCode. Today I'm going to share my recent interview experience, like how it went and what are the companies I have attended, like how many rounds of interview, what are the procedures and everything. Okay, I'm not going to discuss anything about technical, like what are the questions I have faced or what are the challenges I have faced during the interview, technical wise, I mean coding wise. Other than that, I'm going to give you everything. Okay. Before getting into this real topic, let me introduce about myself. Okay, so some of you have connected with me on LinkedIn, so you know about my profile. Almost like others do not know. So I have like 3 years of experience. Now it's almost like 3.4 or 5, I think. But when I was searching in the month of Jan or Feb, I think. So that time I have like 3 years of experience, and I have experience in Selenium with Java, Cucumber, and then I have experience in Protector with TypeScript. Okay, and other than that, of course, all the DevOps like the Git, the Jenkins, and few other things. Okay, um, and important thing is I have 60 days of notice period. Okay, so it is not that tough to get an offer letter if you have 60 days or 90 days. It is not easy, but not that tough. Okay, still you can get a job, just you have to prepare well. Okay, so let's start it now. Okay, um, the first interview was Capgemini, and I was referred by my friend. So not through any portal other than Capgemini. Like almost I got shortlisted from Naukri and few I think from LinkedIn. Maybe I'm not sure, but almost like it's Naukri. Okay, so Capgemini I was referred, and I had like 2 rounds of interview. One is manager round and another one is technical round. Okay, so the technical round was telephonic, and I remember it was like 40 to 50 minutes. Okay, it was easy, but I had questions like from all the topics. So the person asked me like Selenium, the Cucumber, the Protector, the Jasmine, the JavaScript, the Java, and few others topic as well. So he asked me like almost everything in the automation side. Okay, the interview was good. I got selected. The difficulty level is easy, and of course I got selected. But no offer letter I didn't get because during the HR call, whatever I expected, they are not able to. They don't have the budget. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, they don't have the budget. So I didn't get the offer letter. Okay, they offered me like my current package plus one. I don't know what is the use of plus one. I really don't know. Okay, so when you switch to new office, it's basically like minimum 30%. You will definitely get like minimum 30%, and after that it's like how you have performed or whatever the budget allocations they have, and few other factors as well. So it depends on how you have performed, your learning capabilities, your past salary, your past organizations, everything. So they have like few criteria. Based on that they decide your salary. Okay, Capgemini I have a good interview experience, but bad in the package discussion. Okay, second CTS, it is the worst ever I have faced. The interview is not actually happened. I got my profile got shortlisted. I was in the interview. I was waiting in the Teams call for about like 30 minutes. After that no one turned up and I got angry. But I was very polite to the HR, and I said like I was waiting for a couple of minutes and no one came, and they wasted my 30 minutes of time. Okay, after that they scheduled in another day, but I said like I'm not interested anymore. I got other offers. I just lied to them. Okay, then comes the Wolters Kluwer. Okay, I believe the spelling and I pronounced it correctly. If not, I'm sorry for that. Anyways, so Wolters, like they had 2 rounds of interview. One is the again the same technical Teams call, and they asked. I was shortlisted for the Protector, so they asked everything about the Protector, the JavaScript, the TypeScript, and mostly they asked about the configuration file. Okay, so those topics like 1 hour of interview, and it was easy. So since I'm doing the Protector videos regularly for the past 1 year, I know like uh, what questions can be asked or what are the tricky part is there. So I was able to crack it. So I will say the difficulty level is easy. Okay. I got selected? Yes, definitely I got selected, but no offer letter. When I was doing the interview, I know that definitely I will get selected because I know like what are the answers what are the questions they have asked. I answered almost everything correct only. So I know it. I was no even HR said that you got selected. Then the next day, when I call again the HR, like when we can have the package discussion, everything, HR said that please wait for another week. We are just putting your profile on hold. We are looking for other candidate also. I was like, hey, if I got selected, then what is the reason? But of course, as a HR, I mean, to the HR, I didn't ask much. I was like thinking, okay, let's wait for another week. But after a week, they didn't turn up. So I don't know what is the reason, but I know I have done well. I got selected, but still they hold my profile. Uh, Not sure whether it's because of the package I asked or something else. Okay. Then comes to the EY. So EY, like only one round of interview, technical round, and the other one is HR. Okay. So I haven't included the HR round in all this column basically. So HR is like mandatory. So I haven't included that. Okay. In EY, uh, the interview was actually difficulty level was medium. Um, the person who took me interview is really I think she has a great experience. What are the questions he asked? It's like uh, very like real time. So whatever we do in the real time, I was able to understand like how she works and what is the project she is working, all the stuff based on her questions. Okay. It was okay, medium, but of course I'm able to crack it, and also I got selected, but again no offer letter because the same package. Okay. I think I should take the interview based on the package. So in the first round I have to ask the package, then I have to take the interview. That is what I decided after attending the UI. So whenever HR calls me, I will say like this is my current package and this is my expected. If you have the budget constraints, let us do the next steps. Okay, that is how I did. Seriously, I'm not lying here. After attending 4 rounds of interviews for different companies, and that is what my mindset was. Okay, because in four, I think in two places I got. I am not. I'm not. I didn't get the offer letter because of the package. Okay, then comes to the Protegrity. One round of interview, it was very easy, but I'm not selected. I didn't get offers, not the offer letter as well. Why I'm not selected is they didn't reject me. I don't want to join that. Okay, the reason is very simple. In Protegrity, during the interview, I asked them like, what is the project and what we do, what they do, and how the work, everything. I was asking the basic questions about the project after the technical discussion. Okay, technical discussion was very easy. Very simple basic concept from Java, like the strings and a few Selenium questions like the page object model, explain your project, and few other concepts. Okay. The reason I rejected is basically the interview, the person said that here we do not have 100% automation. I mean, not 100% automation is available anywhere. So it will be like 90 or 80, I think. Okay. But they say like they have more manual work, manual effort is there. So 70 percentage may be manual, and 70 percentage is manual, and 30% may be automation. So when he said the same, I didn't feel that much comfort there, so I didn't go there. Okay, so after 1 week, HR again called me and said like they have another opening for the Python automations where the scope is more about the automation. Okay, but before that, in that 1 week gap, I got another offer. So I said like I'm not looking for currently job because there is no reason of getting so much of offer letter. um, it's wasted, it's wasting your time as well as their time. So I didn't look up the another interview. Okay, and then comes to the Indium. Okay, so I got selected in Indium. I got the offer letter. The difficulty level is medium. I had 2 rounds of interview. First round was technical, and the second one is also technical. In first round they had I faced theoretical questions, more of theoretical questions and few XPath concepts. Okay, in the second round, lead and manager both were there, and I have to write the code. Okay, and the scenario is like write a code to handle a calendar. Okay, so the way I have to write a function where it can take from and to date, and based on that I have to do the selection. So I have to write code, and it took almost like 30 to 40 minutes, I believe, because he was changing like what it should happen, what that should happen, like all the questions, the typical interview questions, right? Okay, and then one question is some kind of sorting algorithm thing, I think. Yeah, sorting algorithm where I made some mistakes, but I understood it, I realized it, and they also said like this is wrong, but anyway they were fine with me. Okay, because I have clear so far, they were fine with me, and I got the offer. Okay, um, after that I attended the FreshWork, and FreshWork have like 4 rounds of interview, and FreshWork is very complex, man. At least for me, it is very complex. Of course I got rejected and no offer letter, but good thing what I learned from FreshWork is basically like how I should skill up myself. Okay, many of you think that since I have a YouTube channel, I do coding videos, I'm very good at coding. That is not the case. I don't know about other YouTubers, but for uh, in my perspective, I just share whatever I have learned so far, and of course I'm learning daily, or at least I can say like very often I learn different technologies and things. Okay, but in this 3 years of experience, I never had a chance to implement any of the data structure in my projects. Okay, how I learn is basically what are the needs. Based on the needs only I learn. Just because someone is making a video or a good article is there, it is not necessary we should go and learn. Okay, so learn based on whatever is required in your project. For example, in your project, you have to validate the REST APIs, then definitely learn it. Instead of that, just going and learning the Docker and Kubernetes will not help you. You are not going to use that in your project. What I personal preference is like whatever there is a requirement, based on that I have to learn. So in this case, I never had a chance to implement data structure in my project, so I never touched it. Okay, I don't know the difference between O of n are some things, the times complexity and space complexity. I don't know. Okay, so please don't ask me anything about it. I don't know. So I got rejected. But the good thing is, the person who conducted the interview was really cool. Okay, the way he approached me, the way he asked the questions was really good. Why I'm insisting this is basically I got a really good feedback. Okay, so for he said that for your experience, whatever you have said in the from the oops concept, that was really impressive. But of course, you have to focus more on data structure, because at FreshWorks we focus more on FreshWorks. He said this to me. Okay, and I got the same feedback from the HR, and their interview process is also really good. Um, when I applied, actually, they have minimum criteria of 4 years. Okay, but I have only 3 years. But anyway, I just applied, and somehow my profile got shortlisted. And when HR called me, I said like I saw that in the website it is 4 years, but I have only 3 years. Is that any problem? Then they changed some interview pattern, and somehow the interview was conducted. Okay, during that, they sent me mail like what are the topics I have to prepare, what are the topics they are focusing on, and they have sent me some PDF files where like they have listed few of the topics from Java. So that's really cool, right? Because if you see, no company will definitely do this, right? So they will never say like what is their expectations, whereas FreshWorks says like what is their expectation. If you can fulfill that, definitely you will get a job over there. Okay. So I really like that concept, and but still, um, I just got 2 or 3 days, I think, and within 3 days, definitely I cannot go with the uh, data structure in confidence. So I know that I'm not going to crack it, but I just attended to know like what is the market requirement, how they wanted the candidate to be. And I think I have learned few things like data structure is also important in testing. Still I don't know where we use that, but yeah, it's important. Maybe I should start learning that as well. Okay, so that is the takeaway from the freshworks interview. Okay, and lastly, Allegion. Okay, so Allegion is the company where I have joined now. So if you are following me on LinkedIn, probably you know that I recently joined on Allegion. Okay, so here I have like 6 round of interview. Don't get panic. 3 round is technical and 3 is non-technical. Okay, so first round is basically your hacker rank or hacker earth, I think, where they will send you like. 30 or 50 questions, I think, and you have to solve it within 1 hour. Okay, the difficulty level of that hacker rank was medium to complex. In between that was okay, not very much medium or not very much complex. Okay, so mostly theoretical questions with options, and the options are really messy in the sense you will think like A is also correct, B is also correct. So that is how the questions were formed. And also you have to write uh, 2 programs, I believe. I don't remember, but 2 or 3, I think 2 programs you have to write. Okay, so if you get the output, you know, the hacker ranks thing, right? So you have to crack the code, and they will provide you like 10-15 sample inputs, and every input should be passed. Okay, somehow I able to crack it. So that was a really good experience. Okay, and second round is technical round, and where where I have faced questions like Selenium, Java, mostly the page factory concepts, the string and oops concept. Okay, and few other questions as well, but over like majority of questions are on that. And third round is also technical, like yeah, it's a technical. And fourth round is manager, fifth round is client. To my knowledge, no clients ask anyone to write a code, but unfortunately I was asked to write a code. But yeah, that was easy, so I was able to crack it. Okay. And the last round was HR manager, where general talks about like all the things. Okay, and yeah, so I got the offer. I joined there. Okay, so these are the companies I have attended, and this is my experience. Now let's talk about the package. Um, as a person, I'm not supposed to tell like what I earn or what is the package each and every company is offered. So I'll just consider as a X. Okay, so in Indium and Allegion, I got the same package. Okay, so exactly same, I got the same package, but I chosen Allegion because of personal interest in the sense. Um, the main reason is it's a product based company. It's in Bangalore. Of course, I live in Chennai, but work from home, so not a big deal. Even I have to move on, that's fine. So new place, new thing. I like those type of things. Okay, so Allegion was in my first preferences. And apart from that, the main reason is it's a hardware company, a firmware company. I can precisely firmware. That means I will get an opportunity to know or to learn how hardware and the software interacts. Okay, so that is the major business. I'm not sure whether I can say all this, but in a high level, it's a firmware company where we have hardware and the software based testing. Okay, so that brings more curiosity, and I was like, yeah, this is the thing I want to learn. So definitely, I will join here. Okay, so what is the takeaway from this video? Few things. Even if you have a 60 days of notice period, definitely you will get a job. Just keeps on searching, and don't always look for the package alone. Your CTC might be uh, good, great, but check for other benefits as well. Okay, check for the tax benefits. So once you are into the tax lab, I'm not that great into the taxation, but as per I know, try to get some other flexi benefits other than your um, overall CTC or gross pay. They will say something. I'm not sure about it, but you can talk to your HR. Okay, so check that as well, and check the project as well. like what if you have like same package, then check for the project. Based on that you can move on. And if HR is not responding to you, don't worry about it, just ignore, you just go and attend another one. Okay. And then one more point I want to say is, I forgot. um yeah During this COVID, can I switch a job? If you ask me, I will say yes, based on the scenario. Okay. For example, in my case, I don't have any much commitment, so even if I put paper and search, and if I don't get a job for 1 or 2 months, still I can survive, because I don't have much any commitments, EMI or anything. So in that scenario, I can take the risk. Okay. So because of COVID, if I think like okay, whatever I'm getting, that's fine, I will be still here, then it's up to you. But if you want to change, you can change. Okay. And I have switched, not because of package or anything. I have few other reasons. I just want to explore more. That is the reason I have switched. Okay. And then one more thing is basically, don't afraid to bargain. Okay. If you are getting like one or multiple offers, just go with the best one. Okay. Or else what you can do is, you can negotiate. Always you can negotiate. Okay. Don't hesitate to do the negotiation. Very simple one. You want the best offer, companies wants the best resource. For example, in Wolters Kluwer, they have put my profile on hold. I don't know the reason, but still they have put my my profile on hold, because they are looking for maybe better than me. Okay. So better than me they are looking for. Similarly, you go and search for the place where you getting better. Okay. So that is the simple funda. Okay. So everyone knows that, every HRs know that. So they want the best candidate and you want the best company, that's it. Okay. And don't afraid to attend interview. Okay. So it's almost like virtual interview, virtual in the sense like Teams or Zoom call or something like that. Just take it up. Okay. So just spending 1 hour or 2 hour to attend the interview will definitely help you. It is not necessary you should only attend interview if you are going to switch a job. Attend interview to learn more. That is how I do. Sorry if any HR is watching this, I'm really sorry for that. Okay. um, yeah, I think I have talked too much today. Maybe it will help you in some way. If so, do let me know in the comments. And if anyone going to attend the interview in any of this company, and if you want me to help you based on my experience, definitely ping me in LinkedIn, probably I can help you. Okay. And one more thing, most of the people ask like framework, like how to build a framework, how to integrate a framework, everything. As per my experience, no one asked me anything about the framework. Of course, everyone will ask you to explain the framework. No one will ask you to build the framework in the interview. Okay. So when some people ask me like, I'm going for this so and so company for an interview, can you help me to build a framework? I was like, why even you wanted to build a framework to attend the interview, right? No one is going to ask you. They will just maybe ask you to write a base class in the sense common functions, just put some common functions and that's it. No one is expecting you to write a end-to-end framework. That is not the case. Okay. At least for my experience, at least if you are like 4 to 5 years of experience, no one will ask you. If you are more than that, probably, I'm not sure about it. When I will be on that expense, I can tell you better. Or of course you can ask your any person who is taking the interview in your office itself. They can explain you better. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So these are the things I have to convey to you. I was thinking to make this video a month ago before joining the Allegion, but unfortunately, as soon as I joined, from the third day I got COVID positive and I was in quarantine. That is the reason I didn't make any videos for a couple of weeks. Then I started making videos from the previous week, I think. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry, I'm fine now. Thanks anyway. Okay. Anyways, thanks for watching. I believe you this video helps you in any way. If so, please do let me know in the comments. Okay. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one very soon.